Women prefer men who don't care too much. Women are biologically wired to be more attracted to men who don't overinvest, or at least appear not to. Hear me out. In this video, the attraction map is breaking down why this works, the psychology behind it, and how you can use this knowledge without turning into a cold-hearted jerk. If you've ever been friend-zoned, ghosted, or had a woman lose interest fast, this will make it painfully clear. 1. Caring too much too soon screams no options. Here's where many guys trip up. They meet a woman they really like, and within days they're texting nonstop, dropping everything to see her, and basically putting her at the center of their world. On paper, that might seem sweet. You're showing interest, you're being attentive. But what she's actually reading between the lines is, this guy has nothing better going on, I'm all he's got. And let's be real, if you're too available, that's unsexy. A man with no options has to overcompensate. He tries too hard to keep her interested, but a man with options moves differently. He's not desperate for anyone's attention because he knows his value. Women feel that difference. The man who's choosing her is far more attractive than the man clinging to her like a life raft. Acting as if you have no choices removes all mystery. But when you show that you do have options, even if you're just busy building your own life, it makes her wonder, what's so special about him that he's not tripping over himself to impress me? That curiosity is gold. 2. Desire thrives on uncertainty. The fastest way to kill attraction is to remove all uncertainty. Think about when you start watching a new TV series. You can't wait for the next episode because of the anticipation. If the show spoiled the ending in the first 5 minutes, you'd lose interest. The same happens in dating. If you give a woman all your attention, time, and emotions right away, you kill the mystery. Texting her good morning and good night every day like clockwork, responding within seconds every time, it removes the tension that fuels desire. Humans value what we have to work for. When she's not sure whether you're free tonight or out living your life, that little spark of uncertainty lights up her curiosity. It's not about ghosting her. It's about giving her something to anticipate. Once she starts wondering what you're doing when you're not talking to her, that's when you're living rent-free in her mind. 3. Not caring =, emotional self-control. A lot of guys misunderstand this concept. They think not caring means ignoring her, acting cold, or being rude. That's not it. The kind of not caring women are drawn to is emotional self-control. It's the ability to keep your cool whether she's giving you lots of attention or acting distant. It's being present and enjoying her company without needing her validation to feel good about yourself. Picture 2 men on a date. One is laser-focused on making her laugh, agreeing with everything and bending over backward to keep her comfortable. The other is relaxed, confident, and can laugh at himself. If she's distracted, he doesn't panic. He just takes a sip of his drink and keeps the conversation flowing. Which man is she going to be more intrigued by? The one who shows, I like you, but my self-worth doesn't depend on how you feel about me right now. That's attractive. 4. The respect attraction link. If she doesn't respect you, she'll never truly desire you. Respect is the foundation of attraction, and the men who get respect are the ones who don't fold at the first sign of pressure. If she cancels on you last minute and you just say, no problem, we'll reschedule whenever, you're teaching her that you have no standards. But if you calmly say, no worries, but I prefer making plans in advance, let's find a day that works for both of us, you show that you value your own time. That's when the dynamic shifts. Women respect men who can lead, make decisions, and set boundaries. Respect builds trust, and trust builds attraction. 5. The danger of overcompensation. This one sting because most good men have been here. You meet a woman you really like, and you decide the best way to win her over is to prove how amazing you are. Compliments, favors, changing your schedule for her, buying gifts. Your heart is in the right place, but attraction doesn't work like a scoreboard. Overcompensation usually backfires. Instead of making her feel lucky to have you, it makes her feel like you're trying to convince her to like you. Nothing kills attraction faster than the scent of desperation. Kindness is attractive when it comes from a man who clearly values himself. But when it comes from fear that she'll lose interest if you're not constantly proving yourself, it feels less like kindness and more like a bribe. 6. Her brain on dopamine. Here's the science behind it. When you're not constantly in her face, you create anticipation. Anticipation triggers dopamine, the feel-good chemical in the brain. Dopamine is powerful. It's what makes people binge-watch shows or check their phone 100 times a day. Dating works the same way. If every interaction with you is predictable, she'll lose that spark. But if you keep things fresh and a little unpredictable, not chaotic, just not boring, she'll feel that dopamine rush every time she hears from you. That's why some women can't stop thinking about a man even when he's not around. It's not always because he's rich or handsome. It's because he unknowingly created a dopamine loop in her brain. 7. How to use this without being a jerk. So how do you pull this off without turning it into manipulation? Simple. Balance. Have your own life. Keep your priorities in check. Let her feel your interest, but never give up your entire identity for her approval. Don't text her just because you're bored. Don't cancel your plans every time she suddenly becomes available. And don't always be the one chasing. Give her space to invest in you too. When she sees that you value your time, goals, and happiness, she'll respect you more. And when she respects you, she'll be more attracted to you. That's when she starts chasing you, wanting your attention, making an effort, and trying to win you. So do women prefer men who don't care? Not exactly. They prefer men who care about themselves enough not to hand over their entire identity for someone else's approval. That's the real secret.